We are live, folks, back here greenside at number 15. We have two balls in the center of the green. And we have Will Verduzco hitting his tee ball short in front of the green. So advantage right now is Hodge and Brialt, who are one up on Verduzco and Echeverria, as Nico pulls a 8-iron, I believe, from about 175. Ken Hartley's up on that tee box.
Please change back.
That was a good shot. This ball's still moving.
All right, here's Nico now. Good, crisp hit. I think he hit it just a little bit right over the top of the pin and back on the back side of the screen. He was staring it down. The ball landed, had a little bit of grab on that downslope. It's a really good shot. And he will have, looks like, the first opportunity to make a birdie here. Really needing to, as either Brialt or Hodge are knucked in there pretty good, both with really legitimate birdie opportunities. Probably Nico with the putt that you would expect to go in the least here, being kind of on a wonky uphill, then downhill, side hill. As you see Nico walking down the center of number 15 with his adopted grandfather, Bert Cooper, on the bag at 80 years old. 22 holes on Thursday, 36 holes yesterday. And who knows what the future holds on Championship Saturday here at the 69th Annual Kalamazoo Country Club Invitational. What a story it would be to see that man and this family in the championship match this afternoon, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time in Kalamazoo, Michigan. A few big white puffy clouds have joined us here. A nice light breeze coming from the southwest. Beautiful day. Bo Brialt, having recently been in a championship round here last year with Ben Liggett, is really playing with an enormous amount of confidence, hitting a lot of good quality shots here this morning and afternoon in these semifinals, along with a really steady player, Nick Hodge, who plays out of the Kingsley Club up in northern Michigan. Will on the front portion of this green, as so many of us in the membership are, often short on number 15. Going to have to come up over the ridge and into the flat and see if he can't put a good stroke on this ball, which he does. It's cresting towards the hole, but will come up a little bit short. Really good putt, says Nico, his partner. So 3 putts for birdie upcoming here on number 15. We'll check in quickly down on 14. I think I got a man down there on 14. What's going on, boys?
Addressing his ball about 100 yards out. We got the other three guys either on the green or right upside the green in two. Here comes Sam Anderson's shot. Right at it, but long. So pretty good shots coming in. Looks like we'll have Isaac Hinkle is the only one officially on the green.
All right, we'll get back to you down there at 14. In the meantime, Joe Sparrow's got the call for Nico Echeverria on a birdie putt here on number 15.
Boy, Tom, from the tee, that looked really, really good. Flew it right over the flag. His putt coming down, sliding to the right, just edges the hole. Oh, man, Tom, that was good for a long time right there. Great putt by Nico. He's looking at Bert like, hey, Bert, what kind of read did you just give me there? That was pretty funny. Anyway, we'll see if they can dodge a couple bullets. We find them one down to Nick Hodge and Bo Briot, who have a pretty similar putt, right, Tom? Yeah, pretty similar.
Yeah, Joe, no, Nick is a little bit farther away and a little bit underneath the hole, and Bo is right there. He's got a 7-footer as Nick Hodge putt on the way, and he just burns that edge. Wow, what a good putt.
Bo Briot starting to warm that putter up. He birdied 7, birdied 8, just lipped the edge on 9. I understand birdied 12 and 13, and he could easily have birdied 14. Got horseshoed there with his birdie putt. Now looking to take a commanding 2-up lead if he could make this birdie here, Tom. This is very makeable, and at this point in the match could be a big swing. Big swing. 1-up is it's nice. 2-up is fabulous when you only have 3 to go, with the kind of prowess that in game that these guys have. All right, Bo steps in, lines it up, putt is on its way, and drops in the hole. Birdie 2 here at 15. They take a 2-up lead. Hold on to your horses, folks. This game is getting fun.
All right, boys, back down for you on the call on number 14 green.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Isaac Hinkle attempted birdie putt, just left it on the high side. So he's in with par. The other 3 are still lining up their putts. Looks like Sam Anderson is next to go here. He's on the fringe, but he's got his putter in hand. He'll actually be giving his partner, Barrett Kelpin, a really nice read, as Barrett is about 8 feet in front of him, almost with the same line. Sorry, not his partner, his opponent. Is on the way, but it's going to end up short. He had about 10 feet of fringe to contend, which is always tough. So Barrett's eyeing his putt right now. He won't have about a foot of fringe to deal with. What happens here? Get down. done rolling. What a tough pin placement. Isaac Hinkle is going to put his ball down and putt, so that way his partner Barrett Kelpin can go right at it because he has got a slick putt going down that hill. And Isaac Hinkle is in for par, so gives Barrett a really nice run at this putt here. Not having to worry about keeping it close, but yeah, just trying to make it. Barrett's putt is on the way, and it looks really good, but it slides just past on the left side. So, looks like we will leave it up to Matt Wells to have the hole. Putt is straight uphill here, so let's see what happens. Putt is on the way, and it's good. So they have the hole, so they move on to hole number 15. Up one. Wells and Anderson up one after 15. Sorry, after 14.
Beautiful call, Chris Andrews. KCC club champion, current reigning club champion Matt Wells with a lead, and his partner Sam Anderson over Barrett Kelpin and Isaac Hinkle. That is a lead that is in jeopardy when you got a guy like Barrett coming at you. Nothing against Isaac, but Barrett has played so well this week. So like Joe said, hold on to your horses to see what happens in the final 4 holes there.
Tom, here we are at 16 green in this match. Approaching us, Verduzco and Echeverria finding themselves 2 down, with only 3 to play against a red-hot Bo Brialt and Nick Hodge. This match has really gotten to a point where Nico and Will got to step up quick. You don't want to be going down 17, 2 down. We'll see. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been watching, been listening, hearing us, John Allen made a great point earlier. Nothing wrong with watching it on the invitational.com, KCCinvitational.com feed online, but it's a beautiful day. Plenty of good reasons to come out here, see it in person, enjoy an adult beverage, enjoy a sandwich, snack, some good company out here, and great golf. His comment about the best golf going on in Michigan right now maybe is tempered a little bit because there is a Rocket Mortgage tournament going on at the Detroit Golf Club. But certainly, best amateur golf going on in the state of Michigan right now. No question. All right. If Mike Turley happens to be listening in while we got a break here, Russell Boring and Greg Klimek, who more than aptly filled in for Mike when he ruptured a bicep and had to get surgery done yesterday. The word is that he's recovering. I'm sure in some pain. Not that he hasn't been able to deal with things like that before, but a shout out to you, Mike, Russell, Greg, and certainly Lisa and Ashley. Hope you guys are all doing well. Safe travels home to Russell and Lisa on their way back to California. Okay, we are watching this match here with, as we look, Nico and Will in their salmon pink shirts, black hats, black shorts, trying to claw their way back into this match. They find themselves down 2 here to Bo Brialt and Nick Hodge, playing really steady golf, those two. Bo Brielle on a birdie barrage. Birdied 7, birdied 8, birdied 12, birdied 13. Just had a great deuce birdie on number 15. And they're trying to end this match right here. Nico, it's got to get up a little bit, but remains under the hole about 18, 20 feet. Good shot, but he'll be testing his abilities to make birdie here. Not happy with himself. Okay, looks as though Will Verduzco will be next to play. Playing right here on his almost front yard, Tom, right outside the Verduzco home.
Yeah, right about the location of the infamous egg toss tournament that occurred on Thursday night. As this may help that he's in the rough there. If it's a good lie, may be able to land a little softly and not spin back. We'll see if Will can pull off a shot here. He really came out loud and far and way over the green into the rough. That's going to be a really difficult up and down from there for Will Verduzco. And again, in the driver's seat, Nick Hodge and Bo Brielle. Nick now from less than 100 yards. That's a pretty good shot. See how much spin it has, and a lot of it, and it will suck itself right off the front of the green and back down the hill. So a lot of spin from that shot here. What is the speechless, Joe. I don't even know what to say.
And that's saying something, Tom. For our friend Tom Solaticky to say, I'm speechless, is a first here, ladies and gentlemen. I've worked with him since 2010. I have not heard him say it. Bo Brielle just hit as big a drive as I have ever seen here on 16. He's only about 40 yards from the pin. This hole measuring about 400 yards, and this is all carry, my friends. This is impressive. So, he has every opportunity to cozy this thing in here. Not likely that Nico and or Will can make birdie to win the hole. And they need to get back in this match real quick, finding themselves 2 down here on number 16 green. Tom, the crowd's starting to build a little bit. Everybody's interested in this match. We'll see if Will and Nico can somehow pull this out. But Nick Hodge and Bo Brielle are the real deal. Bo has been an accomplished player that we know about. He's won a Michigan Amateur. He played great collegiately for Eastern Michigan University. But Nick Hodge is he's got game and has filled in more than aptly for Ben Liggett, longtime partner of Bo Brielle here at the Invitational. Ben, hope the back's handling it well. Bo coming in here looking right under the hole, about 5-6 feet, trundling back a little bit to a point now where it's maybe about 7 feet. But every opportunity to close this match out here.
Wow.
In the semifinals. Well controlled, Tom.
Just a beautiful shot from 40 yards on number 16. Unbelievable drive by our long drive champion. So nobody's surprised that he can hit it that far. But for that to stay up on that hill and not roll back and get the distance past that tree, and he is running up to mark that ball here on number 16. It was up by the hole, and he left it underneath the hole and on the green, which is really difficult to do. So absolutely ideal spot to putt from, and he just made a putt of that distance, Joe, on the last hole.
I loved watching Bo run up there. There was just enough breeze coming out of the northwest, it felt like, that he thought it might blow it right off the green. Okay, Will's chip is going to be coming over the top, trying to make it. Just misses the hole. He'll probably run off the green, but he'll be able to putt first and give Nico a good read, I'm sure. All right, Nick Hodge next to play. Knowing that his partner is right under the hole, I expect this to be every bit to the hole. He's asking the caddy to remove it. Not something that most of us amateur players do, but these guys that are that good, Tom, they don't want something in their way.
One of the most beautiful shots you can see in golf is that with the pin out when the ball's off the green and a wedge in your hands.
All right, let's see what Nick Hodges got here. Oh, he hits it way too hard. And this will not roll back. He's not happy with that. But that's okay. Inconsequential probably because Bo Brialt is in there about 6-7 feet for birdie. Nico really needs to roll this in. He rolled one in actually a little longer, but in a similar circumstance from the front of the green earlier on number 3.
You are going to hear an absolute explosion from this gallery that is packed around this home hole for the Verduzcos here at number 16 if Nico's putt goes in. First up, though, Will to give him the line and try to make his par. And that'll be helpful.
So match play strategy, ladies and gentlemen, is the best ball counts. The person who's farthest away from the hole has control. But I would have been, as a strategist, if I was Bo Brialt, Nick Hodge, I believe I would have conceded Will's par putt, not to give that read to Nico. But we'll see. We'll see if that helped or hurt. Bo's probably confident enough that he can make it even if Nico does. So let's see. Nico steps in. Brother of Miguel, brother of Andres. Andres, our 2010 champion with Shugs, Kevin Sugars. Putts on his way. I don't think even going to get close to the hole. And he's going to mark it, smiling at himself for the effort, or lack thereof. He's walking back to Bert, and I think, Tom, the gravity of this situation and the likely or possible outcome is starting to set in.
Certainly is. You can feel the wind coming up upon us, and you can also feel the wind falling out of the sail of Nico and Will here, needing to dodge a big bullet here from Bo Brialt. First to play, though, will be Nick Hodge, try to make par here. I don't think there's really any concern that Bo can't make par from 6 feet underneath the hole, but you got to play them as they lie and finish it out. And keep Nick with a good feel for his game if this match does continue on to number 17. That is a putt like a guy that plays Kingsley.
Yeah, well put. Very quick greens up there, as Tom alluded to. Nice touch. Now, here's the bullet that they've got to dodge. If this goes in, ladies and gentlemen, this team of Bo Brialt, Nick Hodge, will move on to the finals of the 69th Invitational here at Kalamazoo Country Club. Big putt. Nice young man. Very quiet, very stoic, but powerful golfer. Can hit it a mile, but he's got good touch. Has had his putter on fire today. See what he can do to close out this match. And it goes in. This match is over, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderful putt, a birdie barrage from Bo Brialt and Nick Hodge. They win this match 3-2 over Will Verduzco and Nico Echeverria. Kind of the hometown favorites. Go down to defeat, but only on the golf course. They're good people otherwise, and they'll live to fight another day, Tom, and I'm sure keep playing good golf.
Absolutely beautiful round by Bo Brialt and Nick Hodge as they move on to the finals here in the 69th annual KCC Invitational. What a round. What a match. Again, our hats are off for Will Verduzco and Nico Echeverria. Hugs from the families, tears are flowing once again as the Cooper clan goes down in defeat here on the home hole, number 16 here at KCC. What a victory for these two gentlemen. I see Joe Spurl is going over to get those guys as we watch the Cooper family. John Todd and Jim Kemmerling making their way out of here. What a beautiful family. What a beautiful moment to play on a championship Saturday. Bo, that was incredible. Nick, congratulations.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Started playing really good golf and just kind of felt free, felt comfortable. Started seeing the greens good.
Before I move on to Nick, I mean, dude, you were standing right over here. Have you ever hit a ball that far on this hole, or is that just something you normally do?
I'm usually, well, I've been hitting 2-iron just down in the valley, but when I hit driver, it's like normally up there in the rough, so it catches the rough. But no, I've never been in the fairway on the left side.
That's because nobody ever has.
Yeah, it was fun to watch today. This guy can really play, you know. I helped him with a key par on number 4, but other than that, it was just kind of make some pars, free him up on birdie putts, and let him go. It was quite the sight to see. Yeah.
It was fun to watch today. You guys were playing with a lot of confidence, we could tell. And what was it like playing against the Cooper Verduzco home team?
Honestly, I'm kind of used to it. Every Michigan Am I've ever played in, it's always been like a home crowd against me. So both Nick and I are comfortable like that. I mean, it's fun for the family and everyone to come out and watch. Sorry to send him home disappointed, but that was kind of the goal today. So we did what we came out here to do. So.
Yeah, the home crowd wasn't rooting against you. We were all rooting for you. It's just the way, somebody's got to win, right, Nick?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Me and Bo talked about a couple holes ago how I actually enjoy it when the crowd's against you. Back from my hockey days, Bo played hockey as well, but just I always enjoyed when you played against a big crowd that was rooting against you. It just kind of inspires you a little bit more. Not to say you guys were against us, but no.
Nick, Bo, I look forward to calling the finals from the first tee. Best of luck to both of you. We gave a shout out to Ben just to let him know that you guys were more than filling in his absence. So congratulations, and we'll see you soon. First tee at 1.
Thank you. Ben. Yeah, by the way, I would not be the golfer that I am today without Ben Liggett's friendship. So not just having him here today, it's a lifelong friendship that I truly appreciate.
Yeah. Well, there we go, people. 69 years of Kalamazoo Country Club Invitational, stories like that. And we'll see you soon. Good job. That was fun to watch. Fun to watch. Okay, Tom.
All right, gents, we will take her back down to Ken Hartley and Chris Andrews. What do you got for us, boys?
Hey, Chris, let me know who's teeing off, and then I'll let you know the result down here. Yeah, Isaac Hinkle with his tee shot. It looked like it went way right. Looks like in trouble over there, Ken. I'll wait until they're all done, and I'll skip over there and see where he's at. Eric Galpin on the tee box now.
Set us up, boys, on the status of that match. Who's coming down here on number 16?
Hinkle and Galpin are one down.
Which would mean Sam Anderson and Matt Wells are one up.
Still one up. Coming here.
There, we got it.
Don Allen is on his way over to check. It looks like Hinkle's ball could be out of bounds.
Where the crowd is, I can hear the bar card going. Hear the bar card over there.
He bought you something last night.
Any idea what type of ball Isaac's hitting? We see one over here, but we can't obviously identify it because we don't know what he's playing.
Think we're okay?
Let's do it. Yeah, right over here.
Yeah.
We have probably 5 minutes.
Greg, you want to start it? Go for it.
What a week, boys. You came up a little bit short, but you're standing here with smiles on your faces, and we love you guys. Appreciate you being here for us.
Yeah, it's always fun competing, having this partner on my side. It was great. We honestly thought we weren't gonna pass the first round, so we made it to the semifinals. We had it going, and we let it go a little on the end of the front nine, and I think the key was that Nick started to play a little better, and it freed up Bo, and Bo was hitting it unbelievable, putting well, and you couldn't do anything about it other than clap.
That's right. That was a really tough team you faced here today, Will.
Yeah, Bo on the back nine just started making a lot of putts, and we didn't hit it as close. A few bad tee shots, and that'll do it. So.
Talk to us about your fall. What's coming up for you?
Yeah, I'm back at Hillsdale. I'm gonna be a junior. Excited for that. I think I have a couple more tournaments this summer, so just gearing up for the season.
Talking about a future. This man is top 35 and
36,
the
I think.
36, and you got quite a golf future yourself. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, 2 more regular season events, and then we got the playoffs. So playing well, just gotta trust what I'm doing, and if the putts drop 4 good days, we'll do it to get in the PGA. So that's the plan.
That's the plan. That's the goal. Joe has a couple other questions. We're just going to kind of walk this way a little bit.
Get out of
Get out of the line of fire.
but not so much questions as I just wanted to say how much we were proud of you guys doing the best you could. And some days it's just not enough. Run into buzzsaws, but look forward to seeing your golf not only at college but around here some more. You on TV. We'll do a little shout out to your brothers, your family. I thought maybe you'd pull it off on the home hole here, standing down there on 16, but some days it just comes up short.
Yeah, it was nice to have the family out again. Disappointed to let them down a little bit, but.
And it was always cool to see Grandpa Bert on the bag, right?
Mm-hmm, for sure. Hopefully he has a few more years left in him, caddying, and yeah, we can get back out here for him.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he's got more years than most of us out here.
It's just an honor having him around, and we're so happy that he could watch us play, and we share those moments with him. It's always legendary to be around him.
It's special to have you here. We're going to get back to action. Another semifinal coming at us. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, my man.
You're welcome.
Good job.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Will. Decades of disappointment, but something special to have the Verduzco and Cooper family here on site with us. It just means something. It's part of the history of who we are here at the club, and we wouldn't have it any other way, Joe.
Yeah, it's, I can remember when I first played in this event 40 plus years ago in Dick Stewart's first year of 1979, watching Bert and John Cooper plugging, playing, doing all they could, scrapping, and as great as they played, still never won one of these championships. And the sentimental favorites of all of us would be someday for Will, his grandson of Bert, to pull it off, whether it was here at KCC with Nico or another partner, maybe from Hillsdale. But we're now returning to action. Another good semifinal. This Sam Anderson has played really well today, ladies and gentlemen. And Sam's partner, Matt Wells, is a legit player, our club champion here. He's got Barrett Kelpin and Isaac Hinkle. He's got their attention. This is going to be a little bit deep unless he can draw it back. Let's see what he's got. And he does. And he's bringing this back to about 8 feet, that he's going to have a very legitimate putt at birdie. We did not see the first two, but we assume that Barrett is one of the two that's underneath the hole. And we'll find out as they approach us.
Barrett's right underneath the hole here, and Matt Wells on the front of the green is what I understand from Braden Andrews.
Braden, thank you. Your eyes down there are better than our eyes up here any day, so we appreciate it. All right, as these people approach us, everybody's craning their neck to see how they sit on the green. It's a blind shot for those of you who've never played number 16. When you're down in the valley, you cannot see, normally, sometimes not even the flag stick. Today, being up front in red, I'm sure they could. But, again, this match stands one up to Matt Wells, former University of Kentucky star, and his partner, Sam Anderson. Sam, who's trying to be on the Latin America tour, following the footsteps, actually, of Barrett Kelpin, who's done the same thing. And this is a match, again, coming right down to the end. I'm afraid that, these matches have to end so that we can get a finals in, but sure is fun to watch them.
Jason Howell's been following this match up the 16th fairway. Jason, tell us your thoughts.
Match is coming down to the wire. It's like every year, 16, 17, 18 makes a difference. So we'll see here in the next, after this hole, but 17, 18 is going to play interesting. A lot of fireworks or a lot of tears, so we'll see.
And you climbing up that 16th hill here, you got a little huff and puff going.
I need to walk more when I play. That's all I know. I need to walk more. I can't be taking no carts no more. I need to get back into shape.
We just saw Bert Cooper carrying a bag on his 68th hole.
Yeah, and he's not breaking a sweat, and there's me, and I'm out here need a cart and a cane to carry me. So that's not good. I'm 27. I need to get my gains up.
All right, Jason, let's get the AED out here and back to Joe Sperl.
Well put. All of us could use a little more exercise. Take Bert Cooper as an example. 82, 83 years old, out here looping for his grandson, Will Verduzco. All right. Big putt here from Matt Wells. Matt, as we mentioned earlier, our reigning club champion here at Kalamazoo Country Club, won it last fall. We'll try to defend his title come September. Putt's on its way. It's got to dig. Falls off a little short, a little right, but my guess is that'll be a conceded 4, possibly. And he's going up to grab it, take it away. Frees his partner, Sam Anderson, for an opportunity to make birdie and not worry about the consequences if it rolls long. Barrett Kelpin now needing to make birdie. They find themselves one down here on number 16 in the semifinal match in the championship flight. Our 69th version, ladies and gentlemen. Started lots of years ago, haven't missed a year. And Barrett steps in. Barrett grew up here at Kalamazoo Country Club. Took his golf through Loy Norrix to the University of Iowa, where he was a Big Ten champion, or all Big Ten player, I should say. And his birdie putt is going to be short, coming up to number 16, right in the jaws. A little bit of pressure possibly there. Not happy with himself. He knows he had a great opportunity there to get this match to all square. This is not an easy putt by Sam, Tom, but at least Sam knows his partner's in with par already.
Boy, just a few inches. What a difference that can make if that putt goes in. And now, if this putt goes in, they're 2 up suddenly, and Dormy heading into 17. So, again, Barrett and Isaac trying to dodge a bullet.
Yeah, I've noticed Isaac has not had his putter in hand. I assume either hit one out of bounds here or just not a good second shot. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and that really hurts. Isaac hasn't played very good today, and it's nice to have 2 balls in play. That's their strategy, to have, birdie putts, no matter how difficult it is to get the center of the green or wherever you're at. Falling off game plan a little bit, not on purpose, just happens.
I thought that was an interesting comment from Nico about how Nick Hodge playing decent really freed up Bo Brialt. And I think maybe some of that, maybe that's put a little pressure on Barrett's game today with Ike not on top of his as much as he'd like. Okay, Sam Anderson now stepping in with a chance to really put the screws to a tightening position here. Rims off the edge of the hole. They do dodge that bullet. They remain 1 up, going down 17, Tom.
That was a big fat bullet, and they did dodge it. Barrett with a big smile on his face as they move on nice and loose to number 17. Sam Anderson, Matt Wells, 1 up. We'll move on over behind number 17. We'll go dark, and we'll see a 17 greenside. Joe Spurl will have you make the call from the tee box.
Good move with the hat. We going up to the green side?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Got it.
Oh, I was just talking to Furlong. He called me. I had to take that.
All right, Joe Spurl, we are greenside right here on 17. What have you seen from the tee balls so far?
Tom, Matt Wells is just about to load one up here. I'll let you know when it's on its way.
No, that's good.
Okay, Matt steps in here. You can hear the wind freshens. He is towards the left side of the green. Tom may be coming in a little short.
No, Joe, that lands right over the bunker, lands right next to the hole, and runs on through into the bunker near the roadside. Whose ball was that, Joe?
Wells. Now next to play will be Sam Anderson. They find themselves one up here coming towards you, Tom, at number 17. Steps in. Shots on its way. This is coming probably short of the green, maybe through the bunker.
No, it actually turns out beautiful. It is just in front of the green, right between those two bunkers, in great shape. And that's the ball of who, Joe?
Isaac Hinkle stepping in with an iron just to get it in play. Let's see what Ike's got here. Little knockdown shot that's hooking up into the trees. Tried to play safe and didn't pull it off. Tough day for Ike here.
Boy, that was a really important shot for Isaac to get that ball in play, for free Barrett up for this green, and now the pressure is on Barrett Kelpin. Heads up, ladies and gentlemen, because he's going to be coming our way behind the green, I'm thinking.
Barrett's got driver in hand, Tom. Not phasing him. He knows what he needs to do here to make this happen at number 17.
Record this hole in one here. Here it is.
It's a high one, maybe just a titch left towards the back of the green, Tom.
Yeah, Joe, it's a brilliant shot. It's on the back side of the green. Just a wonderful play by Barrett Kelpin under really difficult circumstances. Terrific shot from Barrett Kelpin on the backside here of number 17.
I'm walking in behind him, Tom, heading your way.
All right, Chris Andrews, you've been following this group for most of the afternoon. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, again, as I mentioned, first of all, what a great group of guys. They have been playing some excellent golf as expected. I know Isaac Hinkle has been struggling, but he's got one heck of a partner in Barrett Kelpin that's been kind of plotting along, keeping him in it. Yeah, I've been very impressed, as I have never seen or played with Sam Anderson, where I have the others in the group. But, boy, is Sam Anderson a player, which Matt Wells kept telling me when I was talking to him pre-event. He kept bragging about what a great partner he had, and that is definitely clear as we move forward into this round. So, yeah, we got Barrett Kelpin here and pretty much drove the green. I'm sure he was hoping to land a little bit more in the middle, but he'll have a chip that's going to roll downhill, which I know he's got in his arsenal. And this is set up for an exciting finish here in the last hole or two, and possibly even extra holes, so we'll see what happens. But the group is heading towards their balls, very cordial with each other. I know Barrett and Sam are great friends, opponents today, but great friends usually. It is, as we've mentioned, it's been fun though to hang out with them and watch the sportsmanship, the friendship that these guys have for one another. We've got, looks like Isaac Hinkle is at his ball and is going to be setting up to hit. I've been down in that spot. It looks like he's going to have about 100 and just over 100 yards probably in. Here it comes. Nice shot, checks up nicely. He's going to have a putt straight uphill. The
big hitters here working their way towards their balls. Looks like Matt Anderson. Excellent shot just in the front. Barrett Kelpin is equal to him, but just in the back. Matt Wells working over towards his ball. Looks like he is just inside that trap, about pin high. Looks like Matt is going to be first to hit. He's going to work his way up. Move over here to get a better look. I'm going to expect all these 3 shots to end up really close to this flag. Matt's going to have to get a little bit of check on his ball out of this trap. Actually, Matt Wells is going to go first here. Maybe not. Actually appears Barrett Kelpin is here comes Barrett's shot. Looks like he chipped up a sand wedge and now he's going to let it run as it keeps working towards the hole. It's dying speed though, which, as I hear from some of the gallery, surprised that ball didn't keep rolling. But not a bad shot. He's got a really good birdie look. I think we're going to go back to Sam Anderson now. Again, if you're just joining in, this match is 1 up by the team of Matt Wells and Sam Anderson. Actually, Matt Wells is going to hit out of the sand. Digging in, getting ready. He actually plays a shot that's rolling. Thought he might play a shot that landed mid-green and check, but he went with the low shot out of the trap and let it roll, but it ended up about 12 feet short. Now his partner, Sam Anderson, who, as I mentioned, has got a really nice look at this shot here, coming in from below the hole. And here it comes. He's going to check that ball up. Just rolls past by about 3 feet. Excellent shot. I know he's probably wanted to either make that or ended up just past it by a foot, but it rolled a little bit further than that. Well, Barrett Kelpin and Sam Anderson both have good birdie looks. Matt Wells not too far behind. Isaac Hinkle is still just off the fringe, but looking to be straight uphill. Hinkle's putt is on the way, and it's going to miss just on the left side. We'll give him that one. That's going to come down to who putts the best here.
Matt Wells will be next to go. Looking like he's going to have a right to left break. It's going to be fast too. He'll just need to get this putt started on the right line. Let it roll towards the hill, or towards the hole down the hill. And Matt's putt is on the way. It looks like it's going to just fall short left. Very surprising. Matt's not happy. Really wanted to probably give that a better run with his partner sitting where he was. Looks like Barrett Kelpin will be next to putt. Straight downhill. Just maybe a subtle break to it. And this is where it really becomes important, reading these greens. Which obviously Barrett Kelpin knows very well. He's been a member here, I believe, most of his life. Putt is on the way. And he drains it. Nice putt by Barrett Kelpin. Ice through that guy's veins. Probably feeling the need to make that putt to continue playing, as Matt Anderson here, an excellent putter in his own right. You got to assume he's going to make this putt, but now that Barrett made that putt, this makes this putt a little bit tougher. So again, Team Anderson and Wells are 1 up at the moment. This is to stay 1 up. If not, we will go to all even to 18. All right, Sam Anderson to putt. Putt is on the way, and he drains it. So, heading to 18. Sam Anderson, Matt Wells remain 1 up. Tom, any words heading into 18?
Hey, this is what we all expected. We thought these matches were going to go deep. And here we go down to the 18th green. Camera will go dark for a few minutes, and we'll throw Nico on with the tee shots. There you go, my man.
What do I click when I?
Right here. Click that right there.
And talk.
Got it.
And the green side?
And actually turn around and grab
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk this way.
I need a radio.
I got one.
Okay. Thank you.
Shots coming up. Should be a little into the wind off the right. It's going to play a little longer. But it's a par 5. They're looking to make birdies or eagles. So, coming up.
All right, KCC Club Champion Matt Wells on the tee. His team is 1 up. Nico Echeverria is on the call down there on 18 tee box.
That is hitting right. It's gonna be a little tree trouble. That was Matt's tee shot. Sam Anderson coming up. Heading to the right edge of the fairway. Should be perfect. Yep. Good, nice kick.
Next up here is Isaac Henkel. He's had a tough time getting the ball in play the last few holes. Let's see if he can hit a good one here.
Right. Right. Some tree trouble from there. Out Barrett coming up. Last tee shot on 18. One down. Has to be a good one. Absolutely beautiful. It's gonna be probably 170, 180 to the hole on the left side.
So Barrett Kelpin and Isaac Henkel trying to get this match to the first hole as they march down number 18. We'll be up greenside. Nico Echeverria with the call from the fairway as we move up to greenside on number 18.
Say that again? Toe draw. That was a toe draw, people. Right to left wind. He got the most out of it, and it's going to be way down there.
Hey, Nico, you got full control down there, so carry on, my friend. Once again, you're watching live coverage of the 69th annual KCC Invitational. This is the last of the semifinal match. Nick Hodge and Bo Brielt have beaten Will Verduzco and Nico Echeverria, and they are just awaiting the winner of this match here on number 18. It's Matt Wells and Samuel Anderson. They're one up as they march down the 18th fairway, but standing between them is Isaac Henkel and Barrett Kelpin. Barrett is 170 out apparently from home here on number 18.
We got ice ankle here on the right. It's probably going to be a chip out. Or something low that ends up around 100 yards away from the green. We'll see.
Thank you, Nico. And on the call with you here is going to be Coulter Smith and Will Anderson as these guys make their way up number 18.
A little left side. It's going to be okay, I believe.
Will and I have zero idea where that ended up.
Probably 150 yards away from the green on the left side in the rough. We got Matt here on the right. Got a pretty good break. No tree trouble. Just need to hit it a little high. Probably 210 yards, 220 yards from the green with a perfect angle. Just over some trees and should have no problem getting this up.
Tom Saladicki, Joe Sporl, greenside. Coulter Smith, Will Anderson on the call from the front of the green, and Nico back in the fairway.
It hit tree, started left and hit tree. I didn't see it down.
Will says left rough, about 120 out.
Sam Anderson from the right side of the fairway. Around 210 yards from the pin.
I'm glad we have Will Anderson's translator, Coulter Smith, on the call.
Will's bringing a lot to this broadcast right now.
A little right. See if it carries the bunker.
Just past pin high right. Not the greatest shot, but probably get it up and down. Fact about Sam Anderson, we used to call him the mailman in college because he used to fly the green every 3 holes, it seemed like.
Alright, we got Barrett coming up. Probably a 6-iron. Expect this to be a little high and land soft on the green.
Nico, how far is Barrett out from that location?
205 yards away. It's a 6-iron right at it. It's going to be really good.
Oh, and really good it is. This ball hits right next to the pin and just funnels down to the back of the green. Terrific shot. Eagle putt upcoming for Barrett. Kelpin try to get this hole matched to hole number 1.
Comes ice really good. It's going to have some release. It's probably 25, 30 feet short, right on line now.
Will and Coulter, the shot of Sam Anderson down here into the side of the green. What's your play on this? A 6-degree wedge, just pop it onto the green, maybe a foot, and let it release? How do you play this shot?
Yeah, I think you have to use a 60. I don't think you can bump it into the rough or anything, so probably going to be a 60 and just try to land it just on.
Please change Saturday.
Fastball here on the left rough. Probably 125 yards away. They couldn't see where the tree hit it and went straight left. They found the ball and should be around 125 to the back right seam.
Please change Saturday.
Folks, we have a little battery issue here. Jack Sladicki on the move to get another radio. I'll get you another one. Yeah. Coulter Smith trying to get a on-course interview with Sam Anderson. It failed. He goes to hit his ball here to the right of the green. Back over to you, Nico.
The air looks a little short. Yeah, soft pop. Kind of into the wind and never jumped. Probably gonna be 45 feet front of the green.
Yep, you're right. Just a little bit short, Nico, and we're going to bring the call back over here to Joe Sporl here, green side at number 18. This is for Eagle, Joe.
Yeah, Tom, Sam Anderson, nice birdie and up and down on 17 before. This is really, this is a shot that you don't want to have to play, but I think it's his only chance of really getting it close. He's going to go flop with a 60, probably turn his 60 into about a 68 here. Open it up, see if he can keep it within 6 feet of the hole. Would be a wonderful shot. Barrett Kelpin we see on the back of the green from about 15 feet for Eagle. And they may need it, depending on what Sam Anderson and his partner Matt Wells do here at 18.
Nico on the call, walking up with Ike on the green side there. What were Ike's thoughts?
Sam's gonna have a tough shot, just depending on the lie. Let's see if he can stop it. This is probably gonna be high and soft. Try to land it in the front of the green and release to at least 4 or 5 feet. 5 feet would be a good shot, and Barrett's gonna have a free run at it since they're one down. He's probably gonna have to be aggressive with it, depending on what Sam does.
Nico was a little more of a perfectionist. I thought a good shot would be within 6 feet. So, Nico, I agree with you. Be a great shot, anything inside 5 feet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting down to the wire here. We already have one contestant in the finals. That is Bo Brialt and Nick Hodge. They're just waiting to see which one of these two teams they get to play. Scheduled for a 1 o'clock time, but if this runs long, it'll be moved back. We're at 12:30 now. Come on out. Have some fun. Watch this championship match this afternoon in our 69th version of the Invitational. Sam Anderson now going to wait, Nico, and see if his partner can make that putt, I think.
You got a read on this putt, Nico?
Should be a little left or right. I'm not a local here, so it's probably going to be pretty straight, but it's something I guess it's going to be a little left or right.
You're not local, but you are present, and you have been officially adopted.
Nicolas Echavarria Verduzco from now on.
Nico, you're always welcome in our place here, for sure, as well as your two brothers. Okay, Matt steps in. If he's got enough on, this is a great looking line, Tom. Oh, it just falls off to the right.
Good putt. Great putt.
What an effort from Matt Wells. That ball looked good for a long time.
Something to consider here is that Sam Anderson's chip is a little downwind. It's going to make it just a little harder to stop. Looks like the line's okay. Looks a little fluffy, so he can get something underneath. Just all about contact here. See how soft he can make this land on the green and release.
And this is where all that practice really pays off here. All that time you spend on the practice facility. Little shots like this.
All right, he's stepping in. He's really turned this blade wide open. He'll take a pretty good swing at this. And it's gone considerably by the hole. This is going to be a tester. Maybe birdie win.
That'll be 10 feet downhill. Maybe a little more than 10 feet downhill. So, looking like this match might extend. We shall see.
Coulter Smith, could you have done better than that? I'm not sure Coulter knows how to use a radio, but he tried. He tried really hard.
He uses the wedge better than the radio.
I mean, he's been known to throw clubs. He almost threw that radio across the road.
All right, Isaac Hinkle, a little bit outside the hole, trying. Be a conceded 5. And this is all coming down to whether Barrett Kelpin can make an eagle and force extra holes here in this semifinal championship match.
That's the best hole for Isaac in a long time right there. Good 5 for Ike.
Yeah. Not that we're trying to kick anybody while they're down, but tough day, you're right, for Ike.
He's probably going to play this a little more defensive now that Sam has at least 12 feet. So he's going to try to die this ball in the hole and leave yourself a chance for an eagle, and it doesn't go in. It's a gimme. Pull the whole time, but it's probably going to be a gimme birdie. Maybe not. He's going to have to work for that.
Nico, this putt by Sam could end this match right here.
Basically a free run at it. Par won't do any good, so you can hit this as firm as you can, or as up as you can.
A flat green on 18. The putt never breaks, but somehow it always does. So let's see what happens on the subtlety here of number 18 green. See if you can convert. Looks like it might just go a titch to the left.
He did see that ball go by the hole. That's going to give him some sort of idea of what does.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this putt to win this match. This goes in. They will advance and play Bo Brialt and Nick Hodge. Sam, as his custom, lines it up first, makes sure his mark and line on the ball's where he wants it, steps back, takes one more look.
What do you think, Coulter? Does he make this putt? Silence from Coulter. I think there might be something going on with his radio, but back to Joe Sproul.
Okay. Sam Anderson on the PGA Latin American Tour, trying to impress the audience here and drive out the defending, if not defending champs. It's going to go left and not in. I got a feeling we're going down number one for the second time in this match.
A little outside.
Well, Barrett Kelpin should not have any problem. This is 18 inches at most, right into the hole. Every other club member in America has already put this one in their pocket.
There they are.
After a great tee shot, second shot, and an okay third putt.
Attaboy, Nico. I think you have a future in broadcasting if other things don't work out for you, so we love having you here.
Poor cold nose, I'm coming for you.
All right, hang with him, my man. We'll see you down there, green side at number one.
I was putting it up to my mouth. Like, no, it's frozen. We kept making this weird noise. Is it on, like, is it recording?
Yeah, when you pop.
Okay. Sound check. See, that's...
Check, check, check. It's not you, it's a bad radio.
Yeah, see.
I would like that on the broadcast, that it was not me.
There's no retractions on the broadcast.
No, I retracted my former.
Maybe a little tricky win on this tee, left to right.
Bad radio. Just
Okay.
make sure it doesn't get involved again.
Where are we going? We going out following it?
We're going to one.
You know what, guys? Well, that's right. I can't announce anything till they got a match. So
So what?
I was worried about having to announce the final.
Oh, yeah, you're
They're
good.
in it. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
Hop in the car.
Way right. Number 3, great fairway. Maybe right of the fairway.
Right here?
Good. Tom's got, like, PGA pros out here commentating.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, just like
Barrett coming up. After a monstrous tee shot on 18. Heading a little right. It should take a left kick though. Kick straight. It should be fine though. Stepping up. Hit this tee shot. See where this goes. Absolutely beautiful. Great tee shot right down the middle.
Thank you, Jess. Appreciate it.
I'm hitting a little left, cutting with the wind. I think it's going to be okay down the left side.
Ken Hartley, Nicholas Echeverria, you're on the call. Fill up radio time. Ken Hartley, are you still with us? Folks, we're in overtime. Matt Wells, Sam Anderson, Barrett Kelpin, Isaac Hinkle coming down number one here, trying to get themselves into that championship match against Bo Brielt and Nick Hodge here on Saturday at the KCC. Appreciate you joining us live on YouTube, live on Facebook, all day until the last putt drops. Again, special thanks to our primary sponsor, Greenleaf Trust, bringing you all the action here live from the Kalamazoo Country Club all week long here at this 69th version.
Barrett's ball is perfect right down the right side. Matt's right down the middle. And Sam is on the left side first cut. Should be pretty easy, so advantage Sam and Matt 2 against 1. Barrett's in the middle of number 3 fairway. Isaac's number 3 fairway. That's a really bad layup down right next to a tree. We'll see if he has a shot from there.
I'm going to go forward a little bit. As you shoot down there, you're going to hit that cart. There you go. All right, folks, back live here, greenside. Quite a crowd has surrounded this first green here for this semifinal match in overtime here at the KCC. A lot of familiar faces out here as we have Nico Echeverria in the fairway. What do you see down there, Nico?
So Matt's probably going to play first. He has around 185, 170, between 170 and 185. It's a little into off the left. Probably a green light from the middle of the fairway to that pin that is right in the middle.
Nico, we're up here at the green. The pin's pretty much a green light special here. White pin kind of right in the middle of the green. I expect we're going to see a few eagle putts here. You call them when you see them fly.
Ball's in the air. That looks really good. See if it's distance. Oh, a little deep. Probably feeling that adrenaline, and that downhill lie just comes out hotter. Great shot, though.
Yeah, Nico, he'll have no trouble getting this putt to the hole for eagle. It won't be for lack of speed.
Correct. We'll see what Barrett does. He's about to hit. Maybe a little closer, probably 175. A little into the wind off the left. Ball's in the air. This is looking really good, too. Hit. Great shot.
About 15 feet for eagle straight up the hill.
There's a steal, and it's 2 against 1. It's always a little harder, and he just pulled a great shot from there. Gonna have an uphill putt. Probably the best look you can have. 165-ish. This is looking good too. Maybe a little long. Good shot.
I need that too.
He will be the last to putt for eagle. He'll know what he's got facing him. He's only about 10 feet, a little bit of a curler right. So this match comes down to who might be able to make an eagle first. Looks like birdie isn't going to be good enough here, Tom.
Yeah, these guys are hunting this number 1 pin down, just like you said, Joe, right in the middle of the green, scoring position. Nico, what'd you do here earlier?
I hit it in the right bunker and got it up and down.
Your thoughts on coming back to this tournament after your hiatus? What's it feel like to be back out here amongst all of us here at the KCC? We love having you.
It was great. Always hurts to lose in the semifinals. I've never made it to the finals in this tournament. We had a good team, but we kind of let him go today after a good start, and it hurts. But I'm still happy with how we played, how Will played. His game's getting better. He's gonna have a good year this year. So looking forward to seeing him and maybe winning one day with him.
So what about that team of Brialt and Hodge? They get a nice break between the finals. Do you think that's an advantage, disadvantage? What is it like when you have these final 2 teams and then you're coming off hot after whoever wins this match is going to go right back to that first tee box 15, 20 minutes later?
I think it's an advantage that they have to eat something, relax, and see how long these guys go and how tired they're going to get in the afternoon. They're a good team. They both played really well. He hits it very, very far, and Nick started playing bad, and then he started hitting it better. That let Bo free up a little, and that's where they got us.
Just while these guys line up their putts here, we just want to step up and appreciate one of our sponsors here, Meyer C. Weiner and Josh Weiner. Josh, we appreciate all you do for the KCC and for this invitational.
Well, Tom, I'm very honored to be here and on this beautiful day and see this wonderful golf. It's a great event. All these years of tradition are kept up, and we appreciate Greenleaf for their major sponsorship and all that they've done.
Josh Weiner, thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. And back over to you, Joe. Back over to Nico.
Got you, Joe. Matt's going to have Very, very fast putt, left to right, up down the hill. But his partner is looking good, so he can be a little more aggressive. Just gonna give it a run for 3 and see if Barrett doesn't convert.
Here in the semifinals. Last hole. Excuse me, first extra hole.
He just has to hit it 15 feet, and the ball's gonna get there. Ball's on the way. I think it's a little low. And gone. That's how fast these greens are in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, as you said, Joe, he wasn't going to be short. Not possible on a putt from above the hole there. Barrett will have a look at Isaac's putt before he putts. Good to see Isaac back with a putter in his hands and competing right along some of these superstars of golf.
A little low, broke a ton. Still a good putt, and Barrett saw how much it broke. This is probably the easiest putt you're gonna have for eagle on this hole. He's straight up the hill. It's gonna be slow, so he's gonna be able to hit it, and it should break a little left to right.
Barrett Kelpin for eagle to force the hand of Sam Anderson. It's still on the edge. He can't believe that's not going to fall. Is it going to fall? Where is that win from Friday? That ball's staying there. He's waiting a few seconds. And that's good.
Matt's gonna go first to let his partner free up his putt for eagle. This is probably gonna be outside right edge. Slow too. This is a big putt for that team. Will make Sam's putt a lot more simple.
Barrett still can't believe it. Standing over there shaking his head. How does that ball not go in? Manuel's for birdie to at least have this hole. Make it a little more comfortable for Sam.
It was a great birdie for him. Gonna make Sam's putt a little easier. He doesn't have to worry about the speed.
At least for amateurs, sometimes that helps, sometimes that hurts, because we have a tendency as amateurs to hit the ball too high and too hard, knowing we don't have to worry about what happens next. So we'll see if Sam has the same idea that Barrett did from the reverse side, put it up on the right side of the cup, and just let it fall in. Sam Anderson to win the match and head to the finals.
now.
Here we go to number 2, the second playoff hole. Break out the fiberglass 6-iron and see what happens here. Got it?
Yep.
Folks, off we go to the second playoff hole. Barrett Kelpin and Sam Anderson with really good eagle putts that did not fall. Extending this match one more hole as we approach 1 o'clock in the east. Carts are surrounding this green side, ready for some exciting golf and an exciting finish of this match. It's guaranteed to be.
This hole is playing 161 yards. Should be a little wind helping off the right, which makes it a little easier to attack this pin on the left. Greens are getting a little more firm, so I don't think they have to worry much about this spin. In the air, looking really good if it's a number. Great shot by Isaac. Clutch time to pull a shot like that. Good that he doesn't hit a tee shot right now because that's the part of the game that he's struggling. How far is that, Tom?
This hole, how far is that ball from the cup? That is about 12 feet underneath the cup. Good spot to putt from.
A great shot then. It makes Barrett's shot a little easier. He can attack this pin. It's probably going to be a 9-iron. Ball's in the air. This is looking really good too. If it's there. Great shot.
Right in line with the hole, Nico. Big splash, big ball mark, and it does suck back. He'll have 18 right up the hill. Another good spot to putt from right here. Very accessible pin. Easiest pin on the green here, number 2.
They probably have the best looks possible. One pretty straight, one with a little left to right break, pretty straight too. So I would be impressed if Matt and Sam can get it closer than that. Aggressive swing, right at it, turning a little left, right to left. It's gonna spin probably.
Another good shot, 18 feet. Another uphill birdie putt. 3 different looks at it. 3 legitimate birdies.
Here comes Sam, probably same club Barrett hit. It's gonna be a 9-iron. Ball's in the air. Looks a little short on the right side of the green. Actually long. Probably feeling the adrenaline right there on that 9-iron. That's a big 9-iron.
Well, they've got it surrounded on number 2. That last ball of Sam Anderson, that's probably the most difficult of the birdie putts. We'll see that one go first, and we'll see what drama hole number 2 here at KCC can bring us. Nico, you can give yourself a little bit of a break. We'll call the action up here, and we'll check back in with you in a minute.
Probably gonna have to take my temperature once I get to the green.
Nico, this weather should be easy compared to Medellin, where you're from. I suspect it might be a little hotter and a little more humid this time of year.
Actually, for a geography lesson, we're right in the equator, so it's always the same temperature the whole year. 85, between 75 and 85 the whole year. It just rains a lot. But
Thank you for that. That's a good weather lesson, good geography lesson from our friend Nico Echeverry as we approach number 2 green here, everybody. This is our 20th hole in this match. We're trying to decide who's going to play in the finals against Bo Brialt and Nick Hodge. A lot of good looks at birdie. See who can make one. What a crowd, everybody. Really a nice turnout here. Lots of carts, lots of participants, lots of interest here in this match, the second semifinal this morning in the championship match. So, comes down to who can make a putt, and we are going to be patient, and we're going to watch and see who does. Nico, I see you sitting down, letting that heart rate come down just a little bit.
we survived. We survived the hill on 2.
Funny how that hill is the same hill that basically is the same one on number 1 and over on 16.
Sam's gonna have the first putt. Gonna be quick, going right to left. He's probably gonna have to be delicate with that one so his partner can have a free run at it.
Nico, at this point in the match, I'm sure all these guys are absolutely trying to make it. I don't think anybody's trying to cozy anything up at this point, are they?
With how fast the greens are, I feel like Sam's just gonna try to hit something that dies by the hole. And 2 putts, that's a very, very difficult putt that he has, and that would make his partner have a little free run at it. On the other hand, Barrett and Isaac have up the hill putts that are going to be much simpler than Sam's putt coming up.
Yeah, we used to use a term, first liar hasn't got a chance, so I'm guessing the first one to get in with birdie puts major pressure on the other side.
I think if we see a birdie here, this will be the end of the match for either team. We'll see.
You heard it first from Nico, contestant here in this earlier semifinal match. And I agree with you. A 2 here would go a long way.
straight on him. He thought it was going to be perfect. It's a little too hard. He'll have 4 to 5 feet coming up.
Nico, this is where match play is really fun, isn't it? A lot of strategy, a lot of thought going on.
Yes, that's correct. I feel like if Sam could have hit his a little softer and died by the hole, I think Matt would be a little more aggressive with his putt coming up. Or actually, I think it's Barrett's turn and then Matt. Barrett's putt a little more simple up the hill. Pretty straight, I believe, and he also saw Sam's ball go by. That's going to help him a ton.
Nico, this should be interesting. Barrett had them both on line on 16 and back here on 1 and just came up a little short. I'm expecting him to get this one to the hole.
Wow, he thought he had it. That was a good putt.
Okay, Nico, this is your call. You're looking right on this line.
My guess is going to be a little left to right. Slow putt. He's going to have a good run at this. Just got to trust his feet in the break. Didn't get it there. That's conceded. So Isaac will have this to win the match. Beauty of this game, Isaac hasn't been in play the whole back nine pretty much, and now he has this to get them to the final.
All right, Nico, I can see this one coming. Let's see what Ike can do. It's a pretty good putt. Just has to reach. Just short, and we're going on to number 3. Nico, we're going to stay here on camera. We'll let you, before you retire, call these tee shots.
His tee shot coming up.
You want to run ahead? You want to film them? I got you.
Absolutely perfect. Probably the best swing of the day he's had today. The right moment at the right time.
Isaac is back.
Surprise Barrett is not going to hit driver. He's just probably going to hit a 2-iron to play short of the right bunker. Got a full shot into this front pin. Absolutely perfect. That is hammered.
We've noticed, Nico, Matt Wells doesn't seem to think the moment's too big. He seems very comfortable out here and swinging it very nicely.
He's comfortable, although we just saw his putt is short. This is a big tee shot for him. heading left. Probably gonna be in that left bunker. Will depend on the kick. Interesting strategy here with Sam. He picks, I think this is a 3-wood or a 5-wood. My guess is that he can put the right bunker in play with his club. We shall see. Good shot by Sam Anderson. It was probably a 5-wood.
Okay, Nico, good call. Right before you retired.
We're not going to let Nico retire just yet. Keep that radio on you, buddy, and we're going to head up green side at number 3.
Nico, you want to ride up?
Oh, hold on. We need we got the camera in the back there.
I'll just come.
Good. Folks, they're heading down number 3. That's the 21st hole for this match. Playoff time here at KCC. It's Bo Brialt and Nick Hodge have time to shower, shave, and have some lunch, relax, maybe get a pedicure. Plenty of time for them to re-energize for this championship match coming your way. Probably about 20 minutes at the conclusion of this match. We're going to take a little bit different of a traditional position here, and we're going to make ourselves off to the left side of green number 3. We'll have the beautiful pro shop in the background, and we'll see what happens here on number 3 here at KCC. Stay tuned.
I think Matt's ball got to the bunker on the left. The other 3 tee shots are just perfect. But I think it's advantage Hinkle and Kelpin. Confirmed that ball was in the bunker.